In a recent video, I went over some players who made plays that iconic or common in them that the spot was named after them. Well, Valve has their own way of honoring exceptional plays through graffitis. Currently, there are 3 graffitis in the game, and they all have 3 things in common that made them earn their spot. 1. High impact, winning swing rounds that decide the fate of the match. 2. In the major playoffs, so far only plays at a major have received a graffiti. And 3. Memorable. These plays are usually fast-paced, defy expectations, or feature some insane mechanical skill. But it has now been 7 years since we received a graffiti in the game. Why is that? Are there moments that should have received one? Let's start by looking at the ones that we do already have to get a feel for worthy plays. The first one is Olof's famous burning defuse in the 2014 Cologne Major semifinal between Dignitas and Fnatic. At the scoreline of 14-14 in a 4v3 retake on the B side of Overpass, Device throws a Molotov on the ticking bomb. With no smoke remaining on the CT side, Olof sticks the defuse. Recognizing this as the best chance at winning the round, he defuses the bomb and burns to a crisp shortly after.
Just about gets it as the flames come in, and look at the little dance of happiness. That is how to control your nerves in a situation.
This round will help Fnatic win their semifinals 16-14. This video is sponsored by Skins Monkey, a trading platform where you can instantly get new skins by trading in your old ones. What I love about Skins Monkey is that you can take a bunch of your skins that you don't want and trade up for a better one like I'm doing here, essentially upgrading. And if you're really picky, you can always use the filter to find exactly what you're looking for. If you trade enough, you can get a $5 bonus. Besides trading, you can also buy CSGO skins for cheap with a 30% deposit bonus, and if you use my code NART, you get an additional 5%. Also check out the freebies tab where you can earn free skins. Make sure to use the link in the description and code NART to get all the extra bonuses. 2 years later in the same place, Cologne, in the semifinals between Liquid and Fnatic, Simple ends up in a 1v2 on the B bomb site. In classic Simple manner, he jumps down heaven and no-scopes the last 2 players. This was in round 14, and both teams would have had no money for a full buy in the last if they lost a round, meaning this round was essentially worth 2 as the half ended 11-4 and Liquid only closed out the map narrowly with a 16-13 scoreline. The last proper graffiti references the famous Op 4K by coldzera on the B bomb site.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on him. He's got to hit these shots. We saw Fall in this spot before, the same spot, but with much more utility to work with. Here he comes once again. The first base is a Dren. He's going to hit the ground there as Cold. Oh, what? A jumping double from Cold! What is going on right now? How does he do this? Cold has saved Luminosity with the AWP play.
Not only was this play very impressive, but it would mentally break Liquid and spur on Luminosity to win 10 rounds in a row, going from down 9-15 to 19-15, winning them the first map in their semifinal match at the 2016 MLG Columbus Major. But what plays could have deserved a graffiti since then? Here's a quick list of high impact plays throughout the last few majors. At the 2017 PGL Krakow Grand Final, after Immortals had won their first map Cobblestone, the score is 13-11 for Gambit. But having just lost a round, they are just left with nothing but a safe op and some pistols. Up steps Moo and gets 3 kills on the op, resetting Immortals and leading Gambit to win the next 3 rounds, winning 16-11.
AK pistols as well. Mo just hit every single shot.
We see the last one as well from his POV. Good God, Steel has him back turned, boom.
That is kind of sick, isn't it?
The momentum Gambit got from that round win would carry through to the second map where they seem untouchable. Just when it seemed like Immortals had a way in, Hobbit snatched it away.
To rethink that post plant, that this setup is getting torn apart. Lucas back in again, the 3rd kill on the way through. He gets shut down, but Hobbit's got to find 2 more. Same angle! Same angle! Oh my God, Hobbit!
Gambit will go on to win Inferno 16-10, completing the reverse sweep and winning the major. In the quarterfinals of the Boston Major, FaZe Clan are behind 14-15 on the first map Nuke. Nico is left in a 1v2 to secure overtime, and sure enough he steps up and secures a round in spectacular fashion.
All of a sudden it's flipped around once again. 2 versus 1, the world's best player up against it to stay in the game. They'll go for the fake defuse, but Nico not taking the bait. Can he finish things off? Yes he can! We're going to overtime!
FaZe will go on to win both maps and continue their run until the finals where they lost against Cloud9. In the second map of the 2019 Katowice quarterfinals, Astralis vs NIP, Zipnix gets a huge 3k to deny map point for NIP and saves Astralis from economy reset and probably map loss.
Here we go, it's all on Zipnix and Device. Zipnix with the orb, tailor-made! It's going to be getting 3 with a spray! Single-handedly stops the push!
Astralis will go on to win this major. On the other side of the bracket quarterfinals ends, the other finals of the Katowice major is fighting against Liquid on map point and run the risk of losing map 2, but Sergey steps up with a huge 3k.
Well, finalize this map if they go the way of the CTs, and Twist and his CZ come in massively. He can't get his hands on the AK though. But Naf, still, laid in wait, gets caught by Sergey. Meticulous on the approach on A.
Ents will go on to win Inferno with a 1916 scoreline. And then how can we forget Karrigan, who showed off huge X-Factor potential in the major when he went nuclear in the Diamond City against Spirit in the third overtime. A truly spectacular way to win a map.
They're moving in, FaZe are here, they're ready for this. This hole decides it all. Karrigan up and over the top, and here in the Diamond City, he's going huge, going nuclear. Going in the grand final.
Just a map before the human calculator Robs had won a super close 1v2 retake.
Just about gets out. Oh, could get caught with nades, but he's still no way! Siren! Oh man! Up close, cut down, Robs! 1v1, and it's all on this defuse. Taps it, swings it, nails it! FaZe! It's so close!
Fighting against Navi on map point on the first map of the Antwerp Grand Final, Karrigan has a huge 3k hold from Library to keep FaZe in the game.
They have the numbers now on the commit. Karrigan, trigger happy. It's Brokey's orb that manages to find something, but already he's been silenced. Navi's trades are so strong. Gets the bomb, gets 2 again. Karrigan does not surrender. And Simple's got 2. At the end of the game, we go again.
Karrigan's efforts would pay off, with Brokey winning the 1v2 at 18-16 to win FaZe the first of 2 maps.
Beats his fate, and it's only Brokey to pull FaZe across the line. It's done!
The showman puts on a show. In the quarterfinals of IEM Rio, Cadian wins a 1v3 on the brink of economy reset for his team, a badly needed win considering his team only went on to win the map 16-14.
Last time, oh, Jumbo! Oh, nice shot! Taking down Wonderful. Now it's not a time for mistake if you're on the Spirit side. Cadian looking a long way. Oh, but he flicks and takes down Magic. It's unbelievable! And now Chopper. This is now, bomb is going to get planted. Sense of dread in the air. Chopper realizes one false move, and you could walk into the crosshair, and this entire map could slip out of your hands. Cadian back around the corner. I can't believe that he dodged him by a second. Chopper has no idea. He's down in the water. Cadian, he's got him! A 1 versus 3!
Heroic will continue the run until the major final, where they crumble against outsiders. Some of these plays are greater, some are worse, but overall we seem to get way less of them. I cannot say with certainty why, but a big factor would be the sheer dominance of Astralis during the time. Their ice cold percentage play, including saving and trading, made it near impossible for any team to hit a highlight against the Danish side or even come close to a map win. An effect that would grow stronger with other teams picking up their style, but with the online era, new challengers approach, and with FaZe, G2 Vitality, we now have some true star fraggers with highlight potential. Now we only need them to do it in the high pressure situation. But don't let this fact distract you from the time that FaZe Clan blew a 15-11 lead in the 2018 Boston Major to Cloud9, giving NA its first and only major in CSGO history.
He's on his own, but look at the time! Look at the time, there's 7 seconds to got the bomb! They're trying to build pyramids, but there's no more play! Stewie's won the round! We go to overtime!
Cloud9 have done it! How have they done that? They came back all the way!
With a sequence that does deserve a graffiti. Do you remember a highlight worthy play that should have gotten a graffiti? Let me know in the comments or check some of my other videos to help you hit highlights in your games.